the journey is not easy, especially here in Africa. And let me can bring Good morning and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Irene and I am a single mother of two lovely kids living in Nigeria of Africa, West Africa. Okay, so if you're seeing this channel for the first time, hi, hello, you're welcome. Please hit that red subscribe button to join the family proper, and to my returning subscribers, you guys, thank you so much. You guys are all the best. Okay, I love you all and I appreciate all your support. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my journey as a single mom. First of all, if you are a single mother, you are a hero. Okay, you are strong, you are brave, you are beautiful. Because the criteria for a woman being a single mom and a man being a single dad is different. Single dads are welcomed and appreciated. Even people are always encouraging them, go and marry, go, you cannot stay like this now. But for a woman, you keep hearing, you're going to stay now, take care of your children. If you marry now, who's going to take care of you? I mean, no woman from birth decides when I grow up, I'm going to be a single mother. No, it's not in our curriculum. We never at one point in our life thought about that. It was a situation that brought it, and we don't have any choice but to embrace it and to accept it with our full chest and carry the load. Is not easy. I mean, there are so many circumstances that can make somebody become a single mom. It could be death of a spouse, you becoming a widow. It could be divorce. For my case, it was a divorce. It could be an unprotected sex, and it happened, and your boyfriend or whichever person you were in the relationship said, you're on your own. No, I am not responsible. I'm not ready yet. Whatever the situation is, as long as you didn't remove that pregnancy, you carried it, against all odds, against the shame, against everything. Especially you guys, you know how it is in Africa. If you're a single mom in Africa, hello, the stigma, it's not here. The shaming. Journey as a single mother, what I've been through, what I've been up to, how it started, every damn thing that you need to know. Okay, I mean, no woman from birth decides that when I grow up I'm gonna become a single mother. Nobody says that. I mean, did you say that at the point when you were growing up? Did you ever decide that when I grow up I'm going to be a single mother? No, of course. You grew up in a family where there is a father and you're a mother, and even if you didn't, I've seen a lot of people. I have had friends that didn't grow up in a family setting where there is no mother, there is no father, and they decided, I know what I went through. I don't want my child to go through that. And they are doing a lot to make sure that their child grows up in a proper home where there is mother and there is father. A lot of women are even suffocating in their marriages just because they knew what they went through as a child who grew up in a single parenting circumstances. They don't want that to happen to their child. And I've seen a lot of women who are going through worse situations just because they want to make sure that their child grows up in a family setting, and as a result they're taking all kind of nonsense. And then for somebody who grew up in a family, for me, I grew up where there is my mom and there's my dad. Honestly, if you tell me that in the future, like today, that I'm going to be a single mom, taking care of my kids, only them, without their father, without, and I say lie is a lie, not when I grew up in a family setting. So it doesn't matter the situation that led you to your current situation now, but as long as you're doing fine, it doesn't matter. I know it can be really, 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 really frustrating. Sometimes you have enough food and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you have enough money and sometimes it keeps fluctuating. Yes, even though so with family where there is mother and there's father. So if you're handling this situation all on your own, you're brave. I love you so much, and I pray that one day it gets better. It's definitely going to get better. Okay, so yeah, you guys, how in Africa being a single mom is not acceptable. Not like there is a law that said nobody should become a single mother, but the shaming, the way people look at you, the way people relate with you, immediately they know that you're a single mother. Like, it's totally different. When you're a married woman, transitioning from being a married woman to a single mom, it's not easy. You keep getting a lot of backslash, you keep getting a lot of bad things coming to you, and you feel like, why is my own different? Guys, for me personally, I didn't plan to be a single mom. Okay, it was something that happened, and you guys, shit do happen. So my journey, it hasn't really been easy, it hasn't really been fun altogether, but so far I think I have my mental health intact, and I couldn't have asked for anything else, you know. So for some of you who are new, who doesn't know my journey, I got married in 2014 February, and at that point I didn't know that 8 years later I'm going to be in this situation. So no, actually I thought it was going to be a marriage full of bliss, full of happiness, full of arguments, and then we tackle it together, you know. You always hope for the best when you're marrying somebody. But then it didn't turn out that way. It turned out the opposite way. It was full of heartbreaks, it was full of confusion, it was full of quarreling, it was full of, in fact, we had a lot of arguments, a lot of quarrels, a lot of don't talk to me and I'll not talk to you, more than we even had happiness in our marriage. So it was full of drama, it was full of people coming, always meddling in our lives, people always coming out to settle our issues, people always coming to, you know, chook mouth in our matter. And it was because one of us was always taking our problem out. So yeah, we couldn't continue again, and before you know it, ta-da, we got divorced. And most times getting a divorce, for most people who understand each other, who be like, okay, you know what, see, I like you and I know you like me, but we can't continue again, you know. Okay, you know what, let's just get a divorce, and no problem, I'm still going to support you with the kids, because you both have kids now. I'm still going to support you with the kids, even though it didn't work out for both of us, but we can still take care of our kids. And you see these people working things out. Every month this person brings money, they keep, you know, supporting each other, and they keep, you know, working together to take care of their kids. You guys, my single mom journey. So what was I even saying, you guys? I'm sorry. That's the journey I'm talking about. Okay, my single mom journey. So so you see people, they work things out, and they're like, okay, I'm going to give you a certain amount of money so you can be taking care of the kids, you know. And you see things working well. But for most men, they say, okay, since you're stubborn, Abby, you know something too much, take care of the children. And they believe, African men believe that no problem, take care of the kids. When they grow up, they are going to come back to me. I'm their father. I mean, I married you legally, so I'm going to claim my children when they grow up. You know what? Keep hustling, keep spending your money, keep training them, suffer finish. No problem. I'm their father. And you guys, you know this African mentality that men believe that go and train, after train finish, now me get. And you know that in Africa, men believe that no matter what, as long as you married the child, even if you don't even marry the child, they believe that that child must surely trace his roots back to his father, because he can't go elsewhere. They believe they will see him as a bastard, as somebody without father, so he has to trace his roots back to his father's place. So because of that, they tend to ignore their responsibilities. They tend to say, oh yeah, no, go and train them. If you train them finish, they must surely come back. But then as moms, we can't let our child, we can't just drop them. A lot of women muster up the courage to say, you know what, I can't train this child finish only for years to come here and I'll go back to his father. No, you know what, they just take that child and abandon the child with their father and move on. Yes, there are men that are capable of taking care of their own children, but there are most men can't. If you leave the child, they'll just go take the child and go and dump the child to one of their father's sister or their mother's brother, you know, just dump the child there and continue with their life. But all they do is they'll be giving these people money monthly, you know, to take care of the child. And this child goes through a lot of abuse in these people's hands. This child grows up to be tough, you know, but still have this hurt, this wound deep down in that child's heart, which is very, very horrible. And as moms, really, for me personally, I can't speak for you, but for me personally, I can't deal with it. I'd rather take care of them myself when they grow up and decide to go back to their father. No problem, it's their father, okay? So that's for me. So you know, this journey is not easy. Honestly, this journey of single motherhood, single parenting is not easy, especially in Africa. In the Western world, it's kind of, I think, a welcome something. You see a child that's 11 years, the child already has a child, and you see a child of 14 years, already has a child. There was even this boy this guy I was watching on YouTube the other day. She was telling how she got pregnant at 12, and the proudness which was even talking about. You see that this journey is not easy. It's filled with a lot of frustration. It's filled with a lot of crying. Most nights we don't sleep. We cry because we're thinking of how to make ends meet. We're thinking of how to put one or two things together. We're thinking of, even gets what. Can you believe that at some point in my life when I was going through the divorce process, one of my family members, they didn't know I heard about it. They were like, they single. Eh? Of that first we didn't have lot before. Don't worry, let me explain what it means. It means they haven't finished marrying single ladies, you know, beautiful ladies that their breasts are still standing. It is me that has been married before and has children that they are not going to come and marry. But I better stay in that marriage and continue managing my husband before I come out and become, you know. And when I heard this, I said, wow. So this is what our mentality has been reduced to. Is this what we've now reduced ourselves to? So because you don't want to be branded somebody who has been married before and then came out of it, you know, so because of that, you're going to continue in an abusive marriage just because you don't want to come out and enter into the market, you know, to the market again. You guys, you know the market I'm talking about, the single market, you know, and because of this phobia that nobody's going to marry you because you've been married before. I don't believe that. See, I say, as I am now, I am hot cake. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I've been married before or not. Stop it. It doesn't matter if I've been married. Even for you watching this video, if you're a single mom and you're watching this video and somebody somewhere has made you believe that nobody's going to marry you or nobody's going to be in a relationship or nobody's going to love you just because you've been married before and you have kids, tell that person it's a lie. No, go and tell that person that I said that is a lie. Just take care of yourself. Do not make it your priority. Yes, accept your responsibility with happiness, okay? Carry on your life. Look good. Take care of yourself. Forget about that one. Just watch how people, how men will be flooding to disturb you. Even at that, be selective. Not because of that, you know, anybody, any dick can hurry because you feel like, this one that accepted, let me just accept it. It's a lie. You have a choice and you can still make your choice. It doesn't change who you are. It doesn't damage you. It doesn't make you less than a woman. It doesn't make you different from every other person out there. So don't worry. You will shock them. You will shock all those people that are thinking, your life has been tampered with. Nothing will happen. Who will like your breast? We don't fall. It's a lie. Men love falling breasts these days. You don't know. So you guys, what I am saying is in fact for the single moms watching this video, even if you're a single lady watching this video and you're at some point feeling less than you are, do not accept it. Tell yourself I am beautiful. Tell yourself I am lovable. Tell yourself I can get the best and I will get the best. And watch yourself get it, okay? It doesn't matter how much time it takes. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Just believe in God and believe in yourself. So my people, the journey of being a single mother in Africa is not easy. The disrespect, the hatred. Let people just find out that you're a single mother. Ooh, their reactions start changing towards you. If they are married women, they start becoming conscious of their husbands. Yeah. And before you know it, they don't even want you coming close to them anymore. They don't even want, if you greet their husband, be like, this one is greeting my husband. I don't want anybody to snatch my husband. That you came out of a marriage or that you became a widow doesn't mean that any man that you now see, you not jump on that. You have choice. I mean, don't you have choices? Sometimes when people around me start behaving insecure, I'm like, these people don't even know that I get choice to try. I have choice to. I have big test and choice. So these people don't even know that I have big choice and they're already doing like saying I came to take their husband. What for? And because of that, I hardly associate. Because of that, I always turn my own with my kids indoors. Before I go, as well as I'm going out to go get something. So the wahala here in Africa is too much. Kids are crying of hunger for food or when they are sick and you don't have anybody to turn to. Their father has really abandoned and doesn't care, and you're kind of confused. You don't even know who to call. You've called this person over and over for help. You don't know how to call this person back again for help, and you're the journey is not easy, especially here in Africa. Let me can bring it. Guys, if you watched to this point, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay? Bye.
No.
Edigedi?
No.
Edigedi?
No.
Did you show Edigedi?
No.
Why are you disturbing me?
No. Be prepared.
Go help and look for the bread now.